and good day, everybody. Welcome to NRI Herald. We are an Australian born news portal dedicated to non resident Indians around the globe and a flagship company of Wallabies Tech Media based out of Australia. Today's episode is dedicated to New Dawn of Indo Australian relationship, which has recently seen a massive surge in people to people contact and cultural exchanges between both the countries. Australia, and more specifically Sydney, has been recently going through a period of great hardships due to a curfew and lockdown imposed by the corona pandemic. Rather than spending one's time feeling hopeless and depressed, a talented team of people decided to get together and do something to uplift people's mentality and spirituality in this time of crisis by reciting Lord Shiva's Mahamrityunjay mantra. And so they decided to create a project to record the recitation of the mantra by a group of local singers in Sydney. They were fortunate to get the support of well-known bhajan singer like Shri Anup Jalota ji and music director Shri Nikhil Kamath ji, and hence could create a very unique and modern sounding rendition of this mantra. The team is planning to release this chanting of Mahamrityunjay mantra on the second weekend of October. This project has been completely funded through self-donations, and their main objective is to spread Lord Shiva's message of peace and progress in the world. Today, we are being joined by Shri Nikhil Kamath ji, Shri Ambupad Thakur ji, Shri Yogesh Khattar ji, and one of my colleagues, Shri Umang Chauhan ji. Our first guest on the list, Shri Nikhil Kamath ji, is a music composer and a director for Mumbai, who have composed the music of various famous songs, some of which from the movie Tum Bin, like Koi Faryad and Meri Duniya Mein, and have also worked with various world-renowned singers like Lata Mangeshkar ji. Our second guest on the show today is Shri Ambupad Thakur ji, who is happened to be a singer as well as a renowned businessman in Sydney. And our final guest for the today is Yogesh Khattar ji, who is happened to be an Indian community leader in Australia, as well as a famous businessman and a president of Arya Samaj based in Sydney in Australia. Namaskar to all of you, and thank you very much for joining us today.
Namaskar.
Nikhil ji and Ambupad ji, my first question to both of you is, from where have you got this idea of releasing a spiritual album during this COVID crisis, especially when the youth is going towards rock and hip hop?
I'll go first with that question, and then I'll ask Nikhil ji to also add to that. Now, the issue that we found during this lockdown was that a lot of people were getting mentally depressed. People were losing their mental balance. And so recently we also had this mental health webinar that I organized, for Sydney Siders here. So as part of that effort to keep your mental balance during this lockdown, because as you said, it's been a very, very difficult time for all of us. We said that, and we used to have these regular online satsangs and spiritual sessions. And what we found was that those of us who were attending these online sessions tended to cope better in this lockdown situation. So I thought that, let us get this benefit across to the wider community, and let us do something which is both spiritual as well as elevating. And I took this idea across to Nikhil ji, and Nikhil ji immediately liked it. He said, yes, I've got a good project in mind, and I'll ask him to talk more about that. And that's how this whole thing came about. The other important thing was that, there are a lot of people here as well as in India were sort of doing it tough, even financially, more so in India for that matter. So we thought that if we have to do something, some project, now is the time to do it, not tomorrow. So those were the two primary considerations which I had in mind, because of which this project came about. And then I'll let Nikhilji talk about the artistic point of view as to why this project came about, what he had in mind to do this project for.
Thank you very much. Nikhilji, over to you.
Yeah. As you know, now I started my career with Sri Gulshan Kumar ji in the 90s, and he was a very big follower of Lord Shiva. And due to my association with him, I also became a very big follower of Lord Shiva. So, what I learned during this pandemic was that people who are spiritually inclined were quite cool about the whole thing that took place. That includes me. My faith in God is so strong that nothing affected me actually. In fact, I was so positive that I will be working during the pandemic, and I used to visualize, all these positive things while saying my mantras in the morning. And I have this habit, as I told you, I work out in the morning, and then I have half an hour for meditation. I get up at sharp 5:30 in the morning. So it didn't affect me at all, frankly. Though I knew the future was a little scary, but doing this mantra, the Mahamrityunjay mantra, nothing affected me. I'm not lying to you. I was as cool as anyone could say, because this faith, what keeps you going is the faith. कि सब कुछ अच्छा होने वाला है, कुछ बुरा नहीं होगा. And in short, the Mahamrityunjay mantra, very few people know, is that when you meditate on the form of on Lord Shiva in this form, he has 6 hands basically. 2 are pouring nectar, which is known as Piyush. 2 are in the Rudra position. Then 2 are, holding the Rudraksha. So if you keep this in your mind and you meditate, that's what I usually do. And I recite this mantra. And a strength comes from inside that you don't fear anything. Anything may fall in front of you. So this is the power of the Mahamrityunjay mantra. We can go to the gym and, start working out, but is this okay? As Ambuji said, the mental health. So those people whom I knew who were spiritual, who led a very simple life, who were connected to God, who were connected to Mother Earth, they were cool. They were cool. And that's when I realized that if we can spread this, to the entire world, it will be great. And I spoke to Anupji, and Anupji said, you tell me, I'll just dub it and I'll send you. And then, then Ambuji and we got together. So people don't know that these mantras have tremendous power. Tremendous power. If you just meditate for 15 minutes on that form of Lord Shiva with 6 hands, you try it out and you see in 5 minutes you'll be stress-free. So this is the small gist of the whole thing.
Thank you very much, Nikhilji. In fact, that was my next question as well, which you have answered very nicely. That why did you choose only this mantra? There are hundreds and millions of them in the Vedic textbooks of Hindus.
Yes.
Why only this mantra? And
yeah, I can forward. Yes, I can say a few more points.
Yes, please.
The Mahamrityunjay mantra basically helps you to fight death. It's from the mantra only. At the same time, it has the power to purify you. And what we are doing is it's all about purification. Basically, we are trying to detox. We are trying to so much of technology has come through telephones, smartphones. So the best way to literally detox, or you call it a digital detox, or remove the negativity, is to chant this mantra basically. And when you chant this mantra, automatically you can feel a new flow of life in yourself, in your body, and you feel absolutely purified. And when you feel purified, that's when you can take on life, and you feel the gutso to do something. So that is why the Mahamrityunjay mantra, which is a very old mantra, is there for so many years. All you have to do is say it, or spread it to the youth, or spread it to the people. Let people know about this. So this is the one. Ambuji,
I must say I'm feeling energized just listening about your passion for the mantra, Nikhilji.
Thank you.
After this show, I'll go and do some of that chanting.
Yeah. Yes. No, Bandhanan. When he says Bandhanan, no, sab bandhan se aap chhutenge. The simple meaning, na? So आप सब छूटेंगे, आप जागेंगे एकदम उसके बाद. And this is the truth,
Thank you.
So if you know the meaning when you chant, it's much better.
Yes.
I think Ambuji has a few things to say.
Now, I will have a few things to say later on, but yes, you're right about that. It was very contextual, it was very topical. Being surrounded by death, disease, depression all around, it was important. And that's one of the great things about our Indian culture and traditions. We've got different mantras for different situations. And this particular mantra was very suited for the situation that we are in. And luckily, Anup ji and Nikhil ji, they were also working with this. So it was a very good chance for me, very good, God-given coincidence, so that we got together and were able to do this.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ambupalji, Nikhilji, for sharing this. This explanation takes me to the next question now. I can see that both of you have a very nice chemistry. How did you both meet? How did this chemistry develop between both of you?
Yeah, I will take that question again to start with. So this was in the around, I think, 2011, 12, right, 13. I was at one time I had this idea of running away and becoming a singer in Bollywood, like lots of other people in the past.
Right.
But then at one stage I decided that no, that's not the right thing to do. But I still had that passion of singing, and I wanted to work with some top people in the Bollywood industry. So my idea was that I would come up with a bhajan album, But my condition was that the bhajan, because it's a bhajan album and I was dedicating it to my Guruji, I wanted it to be composed not only by one of the greatest of Bollywood music directors and composers, who was good as in their art, but who was also a good person. That was an important criteria. I did not want to work with anyone and everyone. That was my search. So it literally took me a few years. And as you can understand, Bollywood is a very complicated place. You've got people of all shades there, every color, every shade, you'll find there. But I was very particular that when I do my album, I have to do it with a person whom I can love, respect, I can work with in such a spiritual sort of work. So I kept literally searching, and I went around to different studios, asked different people, asked big singers, and then in the end, the name which came up as a consensus was the name of Nikhil Kamath.
Oh, thank you.
So one fine day, I just barged into one of his recordings and I told him, Nikhil ji, I've heard a lot about you. वो जो आपके क्या नाम था जो recordist थे, उनका नाम भूल रहे हैं, जो भी थे.
Butta Singh.
हाँ, वो उनको लेकर के I just barged and I said, Nikhil ji, I have to work with you. That's it. You've got no option, something like that. And he was so kind and generous. And that's how we started our association. And then we went on to do a great bhajan album. And since then, we have been working together on several projects like this. Nikhil ji, over to you.
Yeah. I remember the day I was recording one album for T-Series, Agam Kumar Nigam's album, which went on to be a very big hit, Phir Bewafai. It had that song, Wo Kisi Aur Se Milke Aa Rahe. And Ambuji came because Mr. Butta Singh, who's a very senior sound recordist in Bollywood, he said, I want to introduce you to somebody. And I've been very open about meeting people because I strongly believe if somebody has done something for you, so you have to meet, interact with people and not shun yourself from people and, keep an attitude. So I told Buttaji, I'm recording, but you can just come at around 11:30, 12 in the morning. And I remember that day I met Ambuji and he came across as a very, very, very nice man, a man who had studied, a man who was well educated, and something of the kind of people I would like to work with, because I also did my law and I was also in a corporate background. So I immediately related to him, and then we talked about some spiritual aspects also. We talked about Shri Shri Thakurji, Anukul Chandraji, and I had read about him, but I had never interacted with any of the people. So and then I also joined that. I became a disciple of Thakurji. So I knew when I met Ambuji that this has been created by the Lord on top, this meeting. Sometimes you are destined to meet. So the minute Ambuji said that he sung a little bit something for me, and I said, okay, don't worry, I'll do it for you, no problem. Because when you like somebody, half the battle is won. And I felt he was quite my type. He was quite, he had his rules and all, which is fine because that's how I work. I believe in punctuality. I believe in, if you take up a job, you do it properly. So I found him my type of person. And from that day, we have been great friends, and we did that album with all these artists, Suresh Wadkar, and I also composed some songs, and Ambuji also made. And that album really turned out to be great, very beautiful. Sadhna Sargam, so many people came, and it got over very fast. Okay, I thought maybe it would take a month, but Ambuji, 15, 20 days, we were through with the album.
Absolutely, yeah. That was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a dream period. We were working from early morning till late in the night, just forgot about time, space, and everything, just working together. And in 10, 15 days, the entire album was done. That was a great experience, really.
Yeah, including the mixing. So I think it was blessed, And so this is the story of how Ambuji and me met.
Thank you.
I think,
Thank you very much.
I think that reminds me of something my Guruji used to say, that like energy attracts like energy. So when
Yes.
you want something, you're destined to get it. And that seems to have just gelled really well with Ambuji and Nikhilji. I think I will ask the next question. And I've come to know that this album that you have prepared now, there are people from very diverse religious backgrounds. I think I just want to understand how did this turned out, and how people from different religion came together, and how did you guys coordinate that?
Yeah, I can take that question. Now, and Nikhilji, of course, can add to that if he wants. Look, one of the greatest of the aspects of our Indian culture is the unity in plurality. Shiv Bhagwan, Lord Shiva, I don't know if you people know this or not, he actually is he's a tremendous and is a unique character created by, our Indian culture in the Puranas. And one of the biggest things that he represents is that unity in plurality. And how does he do that? Let me explain that to you. Now, Nikhil Bhai mentioned about our Guruji Shishi Thakur and Nakul Chand. I learned this from him, and this has become an integral part of our thinking now. So he used to say, what is great about Shiv Bhagwan? So do you know what is his mode of transport? He said, yes, it's a ox. So okay, so what is Ma Durga's mode of transport? It's a lion, or a tiger. Okay, what is Kartikeya's mode of transport? That's a peacock. Okay, what is Ganesha's mode of transport? That's a mouse. And what does Shiv Bhagwan have around his neck? That's a snake. So Shishi Thakur said, can you imagine, there's an ox, there's a tiger, there's a mouse, there's a peacock, there's a snake. There is everything in that family. The snake, its tendency is to eat that mouse. The peacock, its tendency is to eat the snake. The tiger, its tendency is to eat the ox. But no one kills or eats or damages anyone. There is complete harmony in that family. शिव का शिवत्व इसी में है कि उनकी वजह से चारों तरफ सामंजस्य बना रहता है. There is harmony all around. So there is unity in plurality. Even though there's plurality all around you, there's still unity. And that's one of the greatest things of our Indian traditions, of our culture. And that is why I thought it will be a great idea if people from different backgrounds, cultural background, faith backgrounds, linguistic backgrounds, geographical backgrounds, if they can come together and create this unique proposition, that will be a big tribute to Lord Shiva. So that was my concept behind it.
Sure, that's great. That's great. And that reminds me of how rishis used to say, "Naam anek sabka malik ek." So absolutely, Ambuji, great thoughts there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ambuji. And thank you very much, Umang, for asking that question. But did you, just my one counter question, did you face any backlash or something from any religious community, or how did they they take Mahamrityunjay mantra, did you find people who could actually know or Puranas and Vedas, like from Muslim community, from Sikh community, from Christian community, in fact?
Yeah, it's that's a sensitive question, but an important one as well. And look, I was so happy to see the spirit with which people have participated in this. In fact, people from different backgrounds, they have dressed up in traditional Indian type of Brahmin type of things, and acted out their part. So it's been a great experience, and I would sort of keep it a little bit of a secret at the moment, but but I can give you a hint. One of the leading Muslim leaders of India, who is also a governor at the moment. So I think that should be hint enough. Of all the things, I got a call from him, Nikhil bhai. I got a call from him saying
Wonderful.
that I would be happy to say something in your support. So what I'm saying is that you've got those people in the community who believe in these things, unity and plurality, and I've got a lot of kind support and love from these people. So far it's been all good.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for answering that question. I know it was a sensitive question, but there are a lot of sensitive things happening in the society these days, and I think this album will bring and answer those questions in a very creative manner. My next question is with Mr. Yogesh Khattar ji. Khattar ji, my question to you is, how are you, because you are a part of Australian Indian community and you are a mass leader as well, how are you integrating music and spirituality with the present Australian community, and how is it going to affect Indo-Australian relationship in the future?
देखिए, ये जो संगीत शास्त्र है वो सामवेद, जो हमारा जो 4 वेद हैं उनमें से एक है, और ये पूरा का पूरा जो संगीत शास्त्र है वो सामवेद और ऋग्वेद से लिया गया है। और जो संगीत, देखिए आजकल जो हम ये जो पैंडेमिक जो चल रही है पूरी दुनिया में, उसकी वजह से हम बहुत चिंताग्रस्त हैं और जो है टेंशन्स हैं, स्ट्रेस्ड हैं। तो एक संगीत में इतनी शक्ति है, मंत्रों में इतनी शक्ति है कि हम अगर अच्छे से उन मंत्रों का उच्चारण करें और थोड़े टाइम के लिए हम वो सारी चिंताएं, हम वो सारे जो भय है उसको भूल जाते हैं और हम मग्न हो जाते हैं ईश्वर के ध्यान में। तो मुझे जो है पर्सनली एक्सपीरियंस है कि जब हम ध्यान मग्न होकर प्रभु के समक्ष विनती करते हैं, मंत्रों द्वारा उच्चारण करते हैं, तो हमें जो है वो शक्ति प्राप्त होती है, जिससे हम इन छोटे-छोटे, मैं तो छोटे-छोटे दुख ही बोलूँगा, क्योंकि जो है इंसान ने जो है प्रभु ने हमें इतना विशाल जो है बनाया है कि हम इन सभी छोटे-छोटे दुखों से जो है मुक्ति पा पाएँ। तो मैं इसलिए जो है, अब आपने कहा कि कैसे कम्युनिटी में और कैसे इंडो ऑस्ट्रेलियन जो आगे हमने एक जो ये तालमेल बिठाना है वो कैसे उसमें सहयोग कर पाएगा। तो अभी आप देखिए कि ये छोटे-छोटे जो प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं उनकी वजह से हमारे जो है जो दूरियां हैं, जो दूर बैठे हुए लोग हैं, हम कितने पास आ गए हैं और हम कितनी ही शांति से, हम चाहे मन में कितना भी भय है, जब हम थोड़ी देर के लिए म्यूजिक और मंत्र जो हैं उनको जोड़ देते हैं, उनमें ध्यान लगा देते हैं, तो हमारे दिमाग और हमारे विचार जो हैं वो एक बहुत पॉजिटिव जो है हमारे को विचार देते हैं, जो हम आगे कनेक्ट कर पाते हैं लोगों से पॉजिटिविटी।
जी।
तो और हम ये भी जानते हैं कि ऐसे ही जो कनेक्शन है हमारे म्यूजिक से, हम उन लोगों में जो यहाँ पे हैं और दुनिया भर में हैं, जो नेगेटिविटी है वो दूर कर पाएं। तो हमारी ये कोशिश है छोटी सी कि प्रभु चरणों में बैठकर विनती करने से और मंत्रों का उच्चारण करने से आप के मन में जो भय है, जो प्रभु ने हमको एक अच्छा दिमाग दिया है और वेदों द्वारा जो ज्ञान बांटा है, हम उसका लाभ पूरे संसार को दे पाए।
Thank you very much, Yogesh ji. Let's move on to the next question of Ambupad ji and Nikhil ji. I have one question. In fact, two more questions for
Welcome.
both of you. So my question to both of you is, what are the other future projects that you are currently working on, which might impact Indo-Australian relationship as well? Or maybe you could be working with on some projects individually as well. But yes, I would like to know, what do you think about it?
Yeah, so Nikhil ji would have lots of projects. You know, he is he's at the coal face of music industry there in Bollywood. So I will let him go later after this and answer that question in detail. But in terms of my projects, I just completed a very interesting video again in lockdown on 15th August, Jai Jai Janani. You know, I have written that and I've also sung it. And that's about obviously remembering, your motherland on the Day of Independence. And it's about the warm relations between Australia and India. So that's just been completed. I'm working with Nikhil ji on another bhajan. Hopefully that will come up with, with Sadhna ji and others participating in that. And there are other mantras like this. Mahamrityunjay Mantra. There are other chantings like that we've got in the pipeline. And once this is released, we also hope to work on those things. About the other projects, Nikhil ji would have hundreds of projects to talk about. So I would hand it over to him and to talk about your projects, Nikhil ji.
Yeah. No, at present, I'm working on a lot of web series for different producers on the OTT platforms, like Anil Sharma and there's a company Ajay Devgan has started known as Panorama Studio. So I just signed up with them also. So I've been very fortunate. I'm still working during this period. I'm also working on a web series known as Margao Files starring Zeenat Aman, Suchitra Krishnamurthy. So I'm doing 5 or 6 projects and I'm making individual albums for a lot of singers all over the world. But what I'm really, really, really happy and excited about is my collaboration with Ambuji and the people of Sydney, the Indians and everybody. And you won't believe it, when we started this Mahamrityunjay project, I don't know, there was some sort of an excitement, interacting with Ambuji and all his, and everybody, all the singers. When a Bollywood producer used to phone, my level of excitement was 60%. But when Ambuji used to call, my level of excitement was 95%. So I used to keep wondering, इसमें क्या है कि आप इतना खुश हो जाते हो? So, but there was some sort of an energy, very excited about, how we are going about, what is the sound design. So, and luckily it's come out so well. I must, congratulate all the people in Sydney and naturally led by Ambuji, that everybody sung so well. And, nobody's a real professional singer except for 1 or 2. But Ambuji has taken out great work from these people. And we were all amazed, and now when I'm synchronizing the video together along with Anoopji, I feel everybody's at par. Everybody's done very well. So this gives me great happiness, because money is not so motivating as much when your work comes out well, when your project does well, when people appreciate you. So this project has given me tremendous happiness, and thinking about this whole thing, and it's given me tremendous happiness. And after that, there are many more mantras which we are going to do, as Ambuji said. The Gayatri mantra will follow, and many more, because I'm always available. I told Ambuji, for you, And for the people of Sydney, I'm always available. And I've come twice also to Sydney. Once because of I must thank Ambuji also. And I'm sure we'll really create wonders for each other. And the talent in Sydney will be definitely exploited in Bollywood. And it has started already.
I think judging by your passion and your energy, Nikhilji, I don't think it's only 95%. It's probably 200% or maybe even more.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
निखिल जी आपका वो पियानो है कि नहीं पास में?
नहीं, थोड़ा समय लेके गया एक्चुअली.
अरे रे, नहीं तो आप आए थे तो आपका तो एक सुनना पड़ेगा ना. नहीं, अच्छा चलिए ठीक है.
मैं रूम मेरा बड़ा पियानो है उधर.
अच्छा,
मैं लेके जा सकता हूँ लैपटॉप वगैरह, बाद में सुनाएंगे.
ये लेके जाइए. एक नया कुछ या कुछ आपको एक हल्का सा एक छोटा सा सुना दीजिए. हाँ, दैट्स अ ग्रेट वे टू सॉर्ट ऑफ रैप अप दिस इंटरव्यू. Is that okay, Gaurav ji, Umang ji?
Yes, bilkul. That's a great idea, Ambuji. Actually, we were thinking of doing that. So yeah, thank you for bringing it up.
Okay. If there are any other questions, obviously we are happy to answer.
तेरे मिलने से रास्ते चलने लगे, तारे ख्वाबों के सारे खुलने लगे. Just a simple, road song,
हाँ, क्या बात है निखिल जी. अच्छा, आपको now that reminds me, you have to now compose something on India-Australia friendship. Done?
Yes, done. Done, 100%.
And you're committing this in front of NRI Herald, so mind you, it's official, it's public, it's worldwide.
You tell me one incident when I backed out of anything, Ambuji.
Bilkul.
I also enjoyed interacting with all of you all. And
Thank you,
an artist likes appreciation also, And, lately I've been visiting so many people. But most of these corporates and all, they're very over-professional. What is important is the heart, that's what inspires artists.
Mm-hmm.
Which was there in the past, and I'm sure now it's going to happen again. So when I interact with you all, you're always very positive, and it encourages me to make more music.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nikhil.
Thank you very much, Nikhil ji, and thank you very much, Ambupal ji. On the behalf of entire NRI Herald team, I just want to ask one last question. Do you just give your open message to all our viewers across the globe? Sorry, excuse me. And before this album officially released, just a couple of sentences should be fine, and we'll really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Ambuji?
Yes, look, I really want to thank the team who has worked with me, on this project, all of them, great, thank you. The thing that I want to point out is that there is a saying that this too shall pass. So whatever great crisis, kitni bhi badi musibat mein aap ho, don't let it get you down, don't let it depress you. There's always a bright side to everything. And even in this pandemic, in this great crisis, we could come up with such a creative work. So always keep that in mind, and always be positive, stay safe, pray to God, keep your mental balance, and have a happy life. That's a prayer, and, listen to this mantra.
Thank you. Nikhil ji.
Here, I also want to say the same thing. Most of the people are building their physical health, going to gyms, going running, fantastic. It really helps, but also build your mental health. And mental health can only come when you have a guru, and mental health can only come when you meditate. So one must spend time in meditation, in silence. One must spend time with, we are always surfing the net, always checking our phones. Try to create some digital silence in your life by switching off mobiles, by trying to take out half an hour and improving your mental health. And that the best way to do it is to meditate on a mantra. And we have so many mantras like the Gayatri mantra, the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, and our Hindu philosophy of mantras. Each mantra has a significance, as Ambuji said in the past, in the previous thing. So try to take out time for yoga, try to take out time and, not run after a lot of technical pleasures, which we all do. कि इसके पास iPhone है, उसके पास ये है, मेरे पास नहीं है. Life is very simple, and the pandemic has taught all of us this. So spend more time on your, on your inner engineering, as we call it. There is a book by Sadhguru, such a beautiful book. So, and then life is much more easier. I also was quite in the rat race. I'm still in the rat race, but I've cooled down now. I've cooled down. I used to remember multitask and do so many things, and it does bring its level of stress. So let's all take it a little easy and not, keep on running after our goals, and participate in these type of things, like mantras and this, and life will be much more easier. This is my simple, formula for happiness.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ambupatji and Nikhilji. On the behalf of entire NRI Herald team from Sydney, we want to wish you good luck. We are keenly waiting for that release in the second week of October. And I really appreciate your time, Yogeshji, your time for which you have taken for speaking with us, and I wanna say thank you to all of you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you.